Oh yeah, I'm driving around town. Gonna pick up my brother and I'm gonna go down to the show. We're gonna get right, we're gonna get some roll. First gotta drink the whole thing, then I gotta get over the thing and again. Then we're coming over the bridge, man. I'm just doing the thing, doing it like I should. Doing it with my brother, man. Over here by my left side. Now I'm gonna give it back. Yeah, we're no longer ambiguous. Now we're getting serious. We're gonna really do this. We're gonna party tonight. We're gonna get right. We know what we're gonna do. We're going to the party. The party is a thing. Hell yeah. Get on that shit. You wanna get right? We're gonna get right. Party tonight. We're gonna get down. Oh, we're gonna party tonight. We're gonna get down. We're gonna get right. It's gonna be alright at the party tonight. Yeah. That's right, everybody now see the bartenders come on around, buy our CD, buy our show. You gotta come see us, you know. We're party tonight, gonna get down, we're gonna get right. We're gonna tell you how we do down here. We're gonna tell you how we do down here.
You are watching the Infinipoop Poopcast.
Come drink some shit from the man. Come drink some shit from Peter Pan. We don't even give a fuck. We're gonna rap. We're gonna take
This is 99V, and I am joined with Mullets.
We got some
Hey.
We got some player haters. We trust now. We got the biscuits and the French fries haters.
In this podcast, we are going to ask the question, where the hell is NeonCastle?
Woo! You ain't got no shit on me. This is the motherfucking high-speed song. Trying to show you how to have a good time. Trying to show you how to have a good time. You don't even have to spend a dime. I'm gonna show you how to have a really good old time. You got really long hair. Yeah. If you got really big boobies, you can pop all around. You can get down. Shake your booty all around. You can swap around to the floor. You can shake your booty like you ain't gotta shake it no more. Yeah, put that funky ass. Put that funky ass for me. That funky ass.
All right, we are streaming live. Mullet, how are you doing? I just wanted to let you know that the pop filters are so passé. Now, the dead cats are in. It's all about dead cats for your podcasts. Don't forget, go outside and beat a cat to death. And then take its corpse and shove it over your mic. Dead cats. They're the best in the business. That is our special sponsor today. And so, anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for viewing. I've been out of town for a little while. Mullet has been busy as well. You know, just getting out of the, what do you call it?
Doing the mullet thing.
The holiday season and all that.
Yeah.
Isn't it right?
Yeah. And quite a holiday season. I'm glad it's almost over.
Yeah, it is. And yeah, it feels almost over. I mean, it's cold outside, I'll tell you that. And
it warmed up a little bit today.
Oh, really? Out there in FL?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. What, it's only -30? That's pretty good from -60. I'm actually going to be going up into the mountains. Mullet and I are both Florida poopers. And, you know, that's where death poop comes from. And also co-op poop. And anyway, so I'm going to be going up into the mountains, hoping to have a good time with the poop lady. And I don't know, maybe go skiing or something, maybe bust my ass, maybe fucking break a hip, maybe break a fucking ankle. Let's see.
Yeah.
But I'll do it very happily, okay? I'll be very happy to fuck up. Bust myself up. You won't see me on a snowboard, though, I'll tell you that much. I just don't get the snowboard yet. I'm a little too old to try, I think. I don't think the boss would be happy with me busting my fucking ass on a snowboard. You seen those kids on snowboards? Have you ever seen them, Mullet? You ever been on a fucking mountain and did all that shit? Okay, well, let me tell you.
I've never been on a mountain in person.
Well, you're gonna have to come visit. You know, the plane tickets aren't that bad. You can come. I'll fly you out. I got a room you can stay in, and we'll go up in a mountain. But I'll tell you, dude, those kids on those snowboards are fucking insane, dude. They're just like fucking just, dude, and it's just okay. So they have this area at the very bottom of the mountain where they will teach you how to ski, how to have balance. They'll just teach you the basics. Here's how you use these tools that you're going to have strapped onto your feet, and here's how you use the tools that you hold on to. You know, some like basic shit, you know? And they do the same thing for the snowboarding too. And you see these kids just down there. You see these kids on the snowboards. Dude, they like when you first try it out there, you have no control. Dude, you're just like fucking, you might as well be on a hoverboard. There's no way to like stop yourself from going in the trajectory that you're going in unless you hit a fucking tree. So yeah, I'm not playing with that. But with the skis are a little bit different. The skis, you can just kind of like pigeon toe. And if you pigeon toe, you can slow down. So that tells you how experienced I am at the whole thing, being a Florida pooper. Not that experienced, but I didn't bust my ass, and I went on the medium slope. This was years ago. So I didn't go on the big boy. I went on the medium, and it was enough. That was enough for me. Just seeing people fucking fly down past you, fucking like, and then hitting trees, going right into the trees. There was this kid that came out of the trees, man, and he had had an afro and shit. He's a white kid, but he has this fucking afro, curly ass afro and shit, comes out of the fucking bushes, man. Twigs and trees and shit sticking out of his hair, man. Face all scratched up, fucking black and blue and shit. And he just had a smile and was like, oh, laughing it off, man. But you know, it's like he was like 13 or something, you know. Fucking do that when you're 60. Try to live through it. So anyway, all right. Well, thanks for listening to that little rant and ramble. So I'll be going up into the mountains.
Powder, do a 390 twisty up the pipe, man. 390 McTwisty up the pipe. Mad powder. Get those slams.
Yeah,
I don't even know the lingo. I'm making educated guesses. Sounds something like that.
It's probably going to be a lot like skateboarding lingo with a little bit of some snow tossed in for good flavor. So I appreciate it, Mullet. If it looks like we might be doing an interview tomorrow, and that we've already discussed. So look forward to the exclusive interview tomorrow with our special guest, which we have not announced yet. Very cool guest. Very great scoop what we got here. And unfortunately, I will not be here. However, it will be The Mullet Show. That's right. I'm sure everybody will be excited for you to be able to do this exclusive interview. I'm certainly looking forward to it. I will be watching. Hopefully I'll be able to call in on my phone, but I don't know what kind of cell phone signal or if I'm going to have Wi-Fi or anything like that. Hopefully I'm fucking off the grid.
If you're going to be alive.
We'll see. Yeah, I'll be alive, I'm thinking, just statistically speaking.
You might be in a coma.
No. I'm not going to get that crazy. I got to get paid, you know. So
all you need is one of them McTwisty kids to hit you.
Oh no, that's so true. That's
in the cold weather where your fucking bones are just cold and dried out.
Well, that's part of the problem with the whole skiing process, especially if you start in the middle. If you know, the more you get closer to the end of the fucking mountain, you have to watch your back. You don't just have to watch in front of you to make sure you don't hit anybody in front of you and make sure that you're not going to hit like a bump or something on the thing. But you got to watch your fucking back too to make sure that these fuckers are not going to fucking take you out. Because I've seen it, man. I've seen these people get taken out. They're minding their own business and then bam, they get fucking hit at 40 miles an hour. Yeah. Anyway, it's exciting as hell too, you know what I mean? It all depends on how many people are on the slope, you know. I mean, if there's a lot of fucking people on the slope, yeah, I mean, you know, it's going to be dangerous. But if it's not that bad, it's not going to be that big a deal. All right, anyway, so check out tomorrow. We got the Mullet Show. You're going to love it. He's getting some graphics together. He's going to work on it and probably have something really nice to show you guys. So what are we here doing right now?
We are doing a quick podcast, wishing you well as you go off to your imminent doom in Snowland. And I guess we're just talking about, you know, some issues of the day of you know, what's going on. And oh yeah, NeonCastle is down.
NeonCastle is down. God damn it. And that kind of fucking pisses me off too, because I was just starting to kind of get acclimated. I mean, I've been busy as hell. I don't like checking shit all day, every day. I'm really not an all-day person, everyday person. But I mean, I was really starting to enjoy myself there at NeonCastle. If you guys aren't familiar with what NeonCastle is, when you chew, which was the premier location for poopers to hang out, when that got shut down, it kind of broke off into two areas. You had NeonCastle, that was kind of for older poopers to talk about other things besides poop. And then you've got YTP Mania. And looks like NeonCastle's down. So, all right, so here's what happened for me. I was searching, and then what I'd like to do with you guys right now is I'd like to share my screen, and let's see here. Okay, so you should see my screen now. And what's that?
We totally see your screen, dude.
Okay, cool. Oh, it looks like my head is off here. Let me get my head all my nasty face in the picture here. Okay, how's that?
Cool.
Okay, so all right. So what we're fucking I want to show you guys what I saw today. So I'm here in my fucking thing. I go to NeonCastle. I type it into the search bar. Okay.
Yeah.
NeonCastle. And I go to the forum, and here's what happens. It will immediately redirect me to https uchew.net. And here, as you can see, I'm going to share my my inspector with you so that you can see what I see here. This is the network tab in the inspector. Let me go up here. Okay, so when I hit the site initially, and here I'm just gonna do this for you guys one more time and show you what happens here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear my browser cache. That's right-clicking in the inspector in the network tab. So we're going to clear the cache, and then we're going to go back to NeonCastle. If this is really boring for you guys, I'm sorry. Fuck off. Okay, so here we go. You'll see this in the network tab loading. It just went to YouTube, and it says redirected you too many times. Let me hit the refresh on that. And here you see, did you see that? Did you see that happening? You saw how it was going da 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 da, and then it stopped. So that was actually, it's trying to load NeonCastle. And if I make this small, and I'll show you this again one more time here. So I'm going to hit the refresh on NeonCastle. Okay. Oop, this is YTP Mania. You're looking at the network tab on YTP Mania here. So let's do this one more time. NeonCastle.net. and watching the inspector as it tries to load. Bam. YouTube. See this? It's trying to load it. It's got a 301 redirect. So it's redirecting to YouTube. It's just redirecting, failed, just redirecting more and more and more. And unfortunately, YouTube is stuck in what is called an infinite loop. The DNS is a little fucked right now, or I don't know, their server. Maybe they've got a redirect in the server itself that's looping around. We can try www.youtube.net, but www.youtube.net is also doing the same thing. So it looks like YouTube is down. If I try HTTP, it's redirected to YouTube, to the HTTPS. Go ahead.
Yeah, so that YouTube archive is down too.
Yes, correct. Yes.
We got 2 sites down.
2 sites down, yeah. Pretty big deal. So at this point, we just have the YTP Mania website. And there are others, however. And, because of this, let's just treat this like this is an emergency. Let's treat this like this is serious. What do you do when the YouTube forums go down? What backup situations or sites can we lean on? If you know, let us know. And again, I wanted to let you know that right now on ytpmania.net, we have a forum topic called Infinipoop Poopcast. And that is Infinipoop is one word, pod is one word, cast is one word. And we have shared this link to watch the video, and we also have shared the Hangouts link. If you want to join this chat, if you want to join this with us right now, all you have to do is go to that forum post and click on the link.
Yeah, and you can totally do it. Yeah.
So that's down, and that was like I was saying before, I was just starting to become involved on the forum. We are both musicians, you by proxy, and I was just starting to get into some of these club side forums inside of it. I thought it was kind of cool. So, hopefully they get everything sorted out. Now, I went on to, just as an update, if I may.
Please.
So I went on to YTP Mania when I couldn't get to NeonCastle. And I accidentally posted a new topic in the introductions area where I said, NeonCastle, Infinite Loop to youtube.net. And I got a reply from a nice gentleman who, unfortunately, I cannot name because I can't find the posting that I put. I put the posting up, but then, I put an update and said, whoops, I think I put this in the wrong place since it was in the introductions, but it's gone. I'm not quite sure where it is, but I did get a reply from a fellow forum user who said that yesterday the NeonCastle site was taken down due to people not using it.
What?
Due to inactivity. And I replied, I was like, what? Are you serious? Inactivity? Are you sure? And
that sounds odd.
Yeah, it does. It does sound odd. But I'm just going to report the news as I hear it. And that's it. That's it. Now,
I haven't got much news on my end. I posted on the NeonCastle Discord asking about it, and they seem disconcerted. So that might be a sign like this is a very temporary outage, and they understand what's going on, and they're going to get through it. You know, I'm going to take that as in the best possible way. There doesn't seem to be any panic over it in the community, so that's a sign that we're good. You know, it's going to be back up momentarily, and what else? What else can we talk about here? I feel like we've talked about our poopage to the death. You know, and that always comes up when we have a guest anyways.
Well, there's a lot of things that we haven't said. In fact, this is something interesting that we haven't spoke of before. I mean, here's the thing. Let me address what you just said. If we were ever asked a question, which we haven't really been asked many questions about our own poops, I really don't care one way or the other. But what I do find interesting that we have never mentioned before is that actually this was something that we did 10 years ago. We filmed or we recorded director's commentary on all of our poops. This was
tried. I remember that didn't turn out, like, it wasn't that good.
Oh.
Kind of the poops, even though we do longer poops, they're still too short for like a traditional director's commentary, like, because everything's happening so quick. There's too much, and I don't know. I didn't feel it came out good, but.
Oh, well, the thing is that the format is just inherently different. So the poop may be 3 minutes long, but any pooper knows it takes hours and hours and hours to you know, put into this art. And so, of course, we have a lot to say about the art. And so some of these things, you know, some of these things we recorded go on for minutes and minutes and minutes and minutes and minutes and minutes and minutes long, you know, where we talk about, you know, what we were doing with the poop, what we liked about it, what we were actually trying to accomplish. So it's kind of interesting. We have these commentaries that we recorded 10 years ago on why we did the poops that we did, how we felt about them, and things like that. I find that really interesting. I ran across those because I actually recorded those on my musical my 8-track recorder back in the day while we watched them, and I found those and I did recover them. So they're there whenever we're ready to release those again. Because remember, 10 years ago when we made our poops, we also came out with a DVD set of the poops. Because why not? Fuck it, whatever.
And there was a technical issue. I couldn't put as much content on the DVDs as I wanted to, because I wanted to like load these DVDs with crap. Like I was even going to make, like, you know how they have DVD games, or they used to have DVD games back in the day, like use the remote to move the cursor towards. I wanted all the schlocky DVD stuff.
Yeah, no, I actually, right. I know you did.
Room for anything.
I made the DVD. In the end, I actually did complete the DVD. Now, the thing that's interesting is that this was a 2 DVD set. There was because of all the extra shit that we put in the DVDs. Yeah, it wouldn't, a single DVD actually wouldn't hold all of the information. So this became a double DVD set, and it was the first DVD just had the poops on it from volume 1 from Infinipoop. And then the second CD had all the extras on it and shit like that, re-edits. There was like a game and shit, you know. There was various things like that on the second one, the bonus DVD.
Yeah, because I had like a DVD maker program that and I just put so much crap in it, like transitions in the menus and stuff. Like the DVD I had was like 4 times the file size limit. like when it was ready to render. It's like, okay, you're like, I don't even remember, like your, like, I think they were 4 gigabyte DVDs, which I thought, like, especially back then, like that sounds like a lot of space, right? 4 gigabytes, like this is fucking tons of space. Like it's gonna do compressions when it renders, right? It's like, no, your content is like 20 gigabytes.
Yeah,
oh my
it would.
God, I don't even know where to start making cuts to this.
Well, yeah, it would take a fucking 200 megabyte video file, and it would convert it. And when it would convert it, it was just like some fucking massive amount of DVD space. So all of the videos were, it was pretty wild. But the cool thing about doing the DVD at the time, back in the day, was that we could watch it on an old CRT monitor, an old CRT television set.
The way it was meant to be seen.
Yeah, the way it was meant to be viewed, really. And our poops, they just looked amazing on old technology.
Well, the thing is, I did most of my editing on a CRT monitor. Used to buy them from the store at the end of the road. Like, they were like $5. Like, the lady got them from some, like, I don't know, warehouse deal or something, and she sold them. Like, so I'd get one, I'd break it, I'd walk to the store, I'd walk back another one. The cats would sleep on top of it because the thing got so hot. I would use it to keep food warm.
I remember that. Yeah,
yeah. What killed him was the fur. Like the fur would keep like shorting out the monitors. So in the Infinipoop days, I actually remember going through 3 monitors at least, just because they were old already and they got introduced to an admittedly poor environment for electronics to be in. Yeah, so wow, it just brings me back to the day in my hermitage, like in my shitty little shack, like with old technology, wires hanging from the ceiling. Like the internet was in like, I don't know, it was in like a different part of the place.
Can you feel it?
What's going on?
Nothing.
What happened?
Nothing.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. Yeah,
well,
like there was a 50-foot wire that I had to tack to the ceiling, and like it dropped down, and like that was the LAN internet. Because the Wi-Fi wasn't working good for some.
Oh, hey, Bio's on here.
Bio's on here.
Yeah, I just noticed Bio's on here.
Neat.
And you know what? Maybe Bio actually has some information that he could update us on. I'm gonna share the Hangouts link with him and see if he wants to come on. Hey, Bio, do you have any information on what's going on at NeonCastle and why there's an infinite loop over to YouTube? He says, okay, so he's replying right now in the chat, and he says, "I do have some info. Bio, would you like to come on the show and talk, or you might not be able to? Either way, I'll tell you what. I'm going to share the link with you here in the chat. This link will patch you in so you can join via Hangouts.
And any other weirdos who might happen upon this."
Yeah, any other weirdos as well, they can join too, and we can just mute them. Yeah. Hell, I'm all down for a little anarchy, especially, in these early, nobody's watching. Fuck it. But it's nice to have Bio here watching. Yeah, we would love some information. I was a little sad, got to be honest. Went to check it out, and it wasn't there. Okay, so Bio is getting back with us. He says, I can't hang out on stream. That's okay, man. I have some editing work to do. Ah, yes. Okay, that's good. That's the stuff that Biodegradable has been working on. He's been doing some video editing. And so he says, I can, however, send you a screenshot that will give you what you need. Tell Mullet to open Discord if he hasn't. Okay, well, Mullet, you have your orders.
Yeah. Okay.
Go ahead and open up Discord there, and he's going to share.
Yeah, I'm awaiting a message right now.
Something with us. Okay, fantastic. Bio, he is there and awaiting. Oh, well, this is great. This is really interesting. Thank you again for viewing. If you're viewing this now, while we're doing this live, or if you're viewing this later, I just want to say thank you guys for checking this out as we attempt to discover more information as to what's going on with NeonCastle.
Try, but keeping this form up doesn't make sense. Ooh, this doesn't sound good.
Okay, share me the link, man, please. Share me the link. Wow, doesn't look good. Mullet says.
Well, it's an image in a chat, so I'll go ahead and
pop that in the Hangout comment.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm determined there's no need for this place to exist. This forum is a ghost town.
Oh.
The Discord server, which is extremely active and has all the users here anyways.
Okay, first of all, let me just say that the image you shared with me is total shit. It got stomped on and compressed, and I can't read it at all. But you go ahead.
The print's a little small for me on this end. So...
Oh, you mean, are you interpreting?
No, I'm not interpreting. It's just my old man eyes can barely read it. Like, it's... Okay.
Can you zoom in a little bit more? Can you zoom into that by holding Control, and then you can kind of scroll up?
Ah. Well, ooh, that messes the resolution.
Okay, good. But it fixes the old man eyes.
Yeah.
So go a little bit bigger. So yeah, there you go. Try that. Okay. Let's stick with that. Looks good. We can all read it.
You can see my screen.
Yeah, let me take the first paragraph. You take the second, etc. ad nauseum until we puke in our mouths or cry.
Okay. Wait.
Can you?
Oh,
there you go. Better. That's so much better. Thank you. First of all, Biodegradable, thank you so much for joining us and explaining to us what's going on. That's why we're doing this, and we really appreciate it.
Man. Outage, and they'd be back in business, but.
Yeah, I was thinking this was an outage, but this says NeonCastle closure, January 31st. This is by Dopley. And it says, well, folks, here we are. We gave it the old banana try, but keeping this forum up just doesn't make sense. I've been doing the analytics and closely monitoring the site's traffic to reinforce what I knew was already true and have determined there's no need for this place to exist. The forum is a ghost town. The Discord server, which is extremely active and has all the users here anyway, will be our main hangout. Closing the site has the added benefit of keeping interaction all in one place. Okay, increasing interactivity among users. Go ahead.
I greatly enjoy forums. I wouldn't have spent the immense time and effort it took to create this place, slaving over the site with only hours of sleep, if I wasn't into it. I was in a dark place, and pouring myself into this site was a coping method. It wasn't healthy. I don't regret the time I spent making NeonCastle, but in the end, it was just delaying the inevitable. Listen, I love you guys. I wouldn't do this if I didn't, but spending the money to upkeep the server and all licensing costs for roughly a dozen active people just isn't a wise investment.
Let me just say that I don't mean any hard feelings to anybody involved with YTP Mania, but the software that runs NeonCastle, I just feel like it's so much better. And look, it doesn't mean that YTP Mania is shit. I do not mean that in any way. In fact, I'll take a closer look at it. But it looks like with them moving to Discord, it's just very interesting to me, because I just felt like the NeonCastle bulletin board forum, the software itself was just awesome. I just liked it. I liked using it. I liked the way they had it set up. I liked all the changes that they had been making to it in the last 3 months since I was there. Okay, so I just wanted to mention that. Now I'll read this third paragraph. Now, I know many of you will be angry and upset, but honestly, I assume I speak for Welt as well. I cannot let that affect me. A lot of you want something, but then never use it. You want a website to have long-form discussions, but then don't use it. I have to make this decision for me and for the rest of the staff that has agreed. I can't make everyone happy, and this is certainly not going to make very many people happy, but I can't keep giving in to what everyone else wants. That's how this whole thing started anyway. So please don't attempt any impassioned pleas to keep the site open. We've already made up our minds.
So then, starting February 1st, the NeonCastle URL will start directing to the YouTube archive, which will obviously stay open. We will not be archiving the site in the manner YouTube was. So if there's any particular post, images, etc., that you want to save between now and then, now is the time to do so. If you haven't joined our Discord server, now would be a pretty good time. The sidebar link on the left will automatically join you to the server. I think that about covers everything. I am sorry if this upsets you. It's been fun playing admin again and having that really fun October where we were active and fresh again. But I'd rather cut this short than drag out the site's death long, slowly, and painfully, as we did for YouTube. Well, there you go.
Yeah, and that, I mean, dude, wow. I mean, you know, I guess that's it. It's not really the explanation that we want, but it is the explanation that we have. Oh. And we are here reporting on the death of NeonCastle and the fact that I had just started to get interested and was using it doesn't really matter. So let's see. Biodegradable has a couple chats here. He has written on, this is on the YouTube chat that we have open and available to anybody and always will. He says, yeah, Smonge cannot afford the same software for YouTube Poop Mania. Ah, okay, so then that makes sense. Okay, so the software expense for NeonCastle is greater than that which is used at YouTube Poop Mania.
Yeah, and I'm
that
sorry
explains
that
why it might be better.
I still had the Hulk Hogan overlay over it. I didn't realize until it was too late. And
well,
overlay.
I want to say thank you to YTP Mania for continuing to keep their forum operating. You know, things develop, and you know, there's progressions as well as regressions. They're occurring at the same time and in different places.
Wow. And I'll tell you about that software. It's not easy. I will tell you, it's not easy, but I am trying. I don't know if I will succeed, but I am trying to learn to make a website the old-fashioned way, like Grandma used to, over a hot CRT monitor, using, you know, old-fashioned markup text, and it's not easy. It's complicated. So I kind of get how they need some software, you know, especially to have like a good site with like those status updates and those social networking things and points and ratings on posts, and all sorts of stuff to keep track of.
So Discord is the future here.
It's the way of the future. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
And Biodegradable is still with us here, and he just posted another chat here where he says YTP Mania is nowhere near under the same threat of traffic reduction, thankfully. The kids or the users keep the site popping, and I haven't been able to contribute due to being really busy, but I hope to return to it when I can. So, and that was something I noticed, that Bio was very active at NeonCastle. In fact, there were a number of people who were active at NeonCastle. I suppose that number was around 12, like the shutdown post said. But Biodegradable was very active there, and I have no doubt that he will return. And we hope for the best for everybody involved in this shutdown, in this closure. So then that is affirmative.
Yeah, that's affirmed.
The NeonCastle has been shut down. It is closed. It will not return in the near future. And the site is redirecting to uchu.net. And uchu.net is infinite looping in on itself. Somebody needs to get the server sorted out. Good luck, guys. I don't know if you're using IIS or if you're using Linux, but get it sorted out. I believe in you.
Oh God, IIS is a nightmare.
Well, no, the thing that I found so amusing about it was that I just got done working for myself, and I was doing a bunch of server maintenance today. And you know, the shit just happens when you're up in the system. And so, and then I just got finished up, and then I went to go log in and check it out, and then of course it's looping. So good luck. You have a 301 redirect loop going on, and good luck to you. It's not easy to sort that stuff out, but I know you can do it. So, oh man, wow. Dude, it just seems like it's like bam, 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 right? Uchu closes down. I mean, Uchu closed down not even, I mean, it wasn't even 4 months ago. And NeonCastle closes down.
Yeah.
And Discord, you know, let's call them the big conglomerate company. The big bamboozler is like sucking in these littler sites.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm just fucking around there, but is it the Walmart, the Google? Are they eating up these?
I would say, could I say something? I think Reddit is the Walmart of forums. They kill all the small businesses because it's like, look, you're not getting enough traffic. Just get a subreddit. It's easier. Just get a subreddit. Just give us your money. It's easier. They're like the Walmart.
Yeah, give us your money. Give us your attention.
Yeah.
You know, give us your time, which, you know, time invested into a site is it's hard to capture that when it's lost. It's hard to recapture that. Okay, so Biodegradable posted another chat here. He says, quote, incidentally, the YouTube archive is just being moved around a bit. It will be back online soon enough. So that's good. That is very good. I assumed they're just working on it, and the site will be back soon. It is under maintenance right now. So, well, I want to say thank you, Mullet. Thank you to you for doing this very special news bulletin on the current state of NeonCastle and U2.net and the pooper community at large, really, the entire scene. This is an interesting development. It looks to me like things are going to be pushed to the Discord server, which really was a system designed for gamers.
Yeah. And now they're taking in the poopers. There's a lot of overlap.
Yeah, without a doubt. Well, I just want to say this is 99V, and I will be signing off. Mullet, if there is anything else that you would like to say or mention, if we have a word from our sponsors, and I want to just give a very, very special thank you to Biodegradable for coming in and chatting with us, and especially giving us some information.
Yeah, our sponsor.
It's invaluable. It really is, and thank you. Thank you very much.
Dead cat as a substitute to pop filters. Pop filters are over. You think you look cool. Forget this.
Yeah, forget this. Look at this. You see this right here? This is a fucking dead cat. You need to start using dead cats. Pop filters are dead. Go dead cat. And if you've got money to blow, make sure you get the Rycoat. Get the Rycoat official shit. Don't get those knockoffs. Don't do that shit. You know, you want to show that you have no brains and that you are made of money. You want to show that you are just cool.
You want a Persian dead cat. You don't want a tabby dead cat. Those are too common.
So this is a word from our sponsor, and you know, pop filters, pop blocker, whatever you want to call it, it's passé. It's time to upgrade. It's 2019. Dead cat.
Meow.
Meow. Yeah. And thank you guys for watching again. This is the Infinipoop Poopcast, and I am 99V, and I'm here with
Mullet. And whether you like to post to forums or you're tired of hosting a forum, we wish you all the best and hope you enjoyed the episode.
But it's coming in the air and it's coming for you.
watching the Infinipoop Poopcast. Thank you for tuning in.
I wanna get a touch in